Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Shadow, aka the Frozen Shadow Collector, and welcome to another video on my channel. So, I know my video uploads have been sporadic for the past few months or so, but yeah, this is kind of like a side gig, so that's kind of why it's been like that. So, if you guys are okay with that, if you want to be here for the ride, that's great. If not, then I don't know, stop watching, I guess. But anyways, guys, for today's video, I'm going to be going over some Spider So What. And the reason for this is because I've been really enjoying this series very much. Right now, as you can see right here, I'm on Light Novel Volume 4. Almost done with it, actually. I think there's like a few more chapters in it. But yeah, I've been enjoying the series quite a lot. The reason I got into the series because of the anime when it first came out in like January or something like that. I thought it was like really cool. I love the concept of it. It reminded me a lot of slime, or the time I was reincarnated as a slime. I know a lot of people like to say that this series is like rip off of slime, but in actuality, it's just the genre of a isekai. I guess there's just a lot of people out there who don't know what a genre is or how it works, because I can tell you right now that slime isn't the first one to come up with the concept. It may have been like one of the most popular ones in anime form, but yeah, if we're going that route, we could say that slime is the ripoff of many isekais. So it is what it is. Some people are just, I don't know, lazy to look it up of what other isekais are out there that were written beforehand and were shown beforehand, but it is what it is. One of my favorite isekais actually is No Game No Life. I actually love that one. I loved season 1 of that. But we're not here to talk about that. So back to our girl Kumiko. Absolutely love Kumiko's story. I really do. Her story in here is absolutely phenomenal. I think it's well done. I know the people out there who have a problem with the fact that it's basically being weak, then training, and then defeating the monster that was giving her trouble. But if you really think about it, that's literally manga and anime in general. So if that's really how you feel about Soma Spider, so what? Maybe you should stop watching anime and reading manga in general. Because if you really think about it, that's literally the basis of it. Especially with shonen manga and anime. That's literally the formula for it. So, yeah. I don't get that mentality, because obviously that's going to be the case for most of these mangas. But I absolutely love this. I really do. I love the idea of the MC being a spider. I 100% love the idea. I thought it was cute, especially her personality. I found it interesting that for the light novel, in my reading, that it's basically written as like a blog. Because when you go through this, it's literally like one giant blog in terms of storytelling. Of course, it does shift into like scenes in which it talks in present form rather than blog form, but for the most part, it's in blog form, like internal thinking and like how they're feeling and all that stuff. And even for the human side of this, like that's how it's written too. That it's just that internal monologue type deal, which is, I just call the blog form. I mean, if you really think about it, that is what internal monologue is. It's basically just a blog in your head. But yeah, I think it's absolutely amazing. I don't remember most of her skills, because like there's like 50 or so of them. It's like there's a lot to remember, but I do remember the main ones, and her forms are actually really cool. If we go ahead and look on here, I'll probably show on your screen. But yeah, I absolutely love this skill tree here, or evolution tree rather. She starts off as a smaller lizard, Terratact, and then she goes to a small Terratact, and to a small poison Terratact, and to a Zoa Airy. I love this one so much. When this first showed up, I think it was the beginning of book 3, maybe book 2. Does the Zoa Airy came? I think it was book 3 that the Zoa Airy came. And then she turned into Ed Zane for a little bit. And then, yeah, this was actually short-lived, the Ed Zane. This didn't last that long. Because right now I'm at the Xena Horrora, and this actually looks pretty dope. Let me see if I can pull it up. Here it is. The Xena Horror. I think you can see it. There you go. Yeah, I love this design very much. This design's really cool. And I cannot wait until she transforms into the Arachne. I'm pretty sure that's going to be in book 5. Considering that the book cover of book 5 is... Well, actually, no. Maybe not book 5. She might stay the same Xena in book 5. Yeah, I don't think she transformed in book 5. Oh, it's book 6. Okay, that's what I was thinking of. Book 6 is the one where it actually shows on the cover what her Arachne form looks like. And then that's when like the storyline really ties into the humans. I think it's really cool. I cannot wait for this to come to the story. Like, this looks absolutely amazing. What I wish would happen is that companies like Good Smile creates like figures of all the forms. Right now we only got the first form of it, which was the small lesser terror attack, but I would love it if we could get the whole chain. You know, the small terror attack. Well, I guess we could skip that because it's kind of the same thing as the small lesser terror attack, just a little bigger. But I would love to get like the poison terror attack, the Zoa-Ari, the Ed Zane, and the Xena Horrora, and the Arachne. I would love that. Even if it came in like a statue form with all of them together, I would absolutely love that. I mean, I'm sure somewhere out there there's like a custom version of it. You know, some fan out there that made their own statue/figure and making a profit off it, but I prefer to buy licensed statues or figurines. That's just my type of deal. I don't really like buying custom because I feel like that's a disservice to the creator and the people who the creator licenses out their IP. So that's why I don't do custom. I know people just love to collect like their favorite character and whatnot, but that's just my dealio with it. But yeah, our girl Kumiko, I absolutely love her. Like, when she first started out in this one, in the first book, I was just like, okay, she's a spider. I was not expecting this, and then it's just so humorous how the story's told. Like, the personality of Kumiko throughout the series, I absolutely love it. I think the author / creator of the series did a great job. I cannot pronounce the creator's names, so forgive me that, but I think it's like Okina Baba. I think that's how you say it. I probably butchered that, but I think they did a phenomenal job with it. So, yeah, so as of right now, I'm on light novel volume 4, but I think it's really good. I do think the human characters do start off like slow and then gets interesting by like book 3, but I think it's gonna pay off in the future because slowly but surely it is connecting to Kumiko's timeline, or Kumiko's timeline is connected to the current present rather. But yeah, I think it works. I will say though, the anime has been butchering it pretty badly, especially with the human side, because when I was watching it and I compared it to the light novel, they literally skipped all the character development for the humans. Like, they really just rushed it, and I just didn't like how they handled the human side in the anime, which is kind of why I stopped watching it, because like they made so many changes that I'm just like, why? Why'd you do this? Like, if you're gonna structure it like the light novel, let's not skip all the character development, you know? I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking there. Honestly, they probably should have arranged it or structured it off of the manga instead, because then at least that way it would have made more sense and felt less rushed. Because the manga version of this story right here, it focuses mainly on Kumiko for most of it. I mean, it slowly gets into the human side, but not too deep yet. I think it's because it's probably going in chronological order, but yeah, they should have done it that way instead of just rushing the human side. I don't know why the anime did that. I absolutely love this so much. I love this dragon right here. I forget its name, but Arabia. That's what it is. Arabia, something like that. I absolutely love that. And one thing I do love about these light novels is this. I love the art design in here. How each book has like a little art design. And look at little Kumiko hiding right there. I always love these art designs at the beginning. Like, they look so cool. Like this one right here, like the very first one. Look how cute she is. Absolutely love it. the artist that drew these, they did a great job. And the second one, I'm pretty sure it's like the fireworms. Oh yeah, I remember this one. This one's pretty cool. I really like this. Look at her reaction. She's just like, what the hell? Why can't I get a break here? Absolutely love it. And then on the flip side, we get the humans, because this is when it starts getting more deeper into the human story of things. And then for book 3, where the fight versus Arabia. Well, this isn't the fight versus Arabia, but this is something else. This is when she decides to be nice to humans, and that's just like, why is the spider helping us? I find it interesting how the story tells both sides of that event. Like, it tells it through the human side first, and then it goes into a Kumiko's side of how that went down. And I absolutely love this design. I think that's the Ed Sane. I think so. Yeah, because it looks too nice to be the other one, the Zoa Eri. And then finally we got this one, which I'm on right now. I absolutely love this. Honestly, this is so accurate. I love it. Shark versus Spider. I thought that was so comical. Honestly, like, I wouldn't mind getting like a figure of that scene alone. Just Shark versus Spider. And right here we got like the little descriptions of each new character that gets introduced and who they are. So altogether, this series is pretty good. I don't know if this like if it's a standard to tell it in a blog slash internal monologue form like this series has been in light novel. I do have a No Game No Life light novel, and that one's just told like a normal American story almost. So I'm not entirely sure which is the normal one in terms of light novels. Again, I'm very limited in experience with light novels, so if you guys know, by all means let me know down below. But yeah, honestly, if you guys haven't read this yet, or you're watching the anime and you're like on the fence of reading the book or reading the manga, I'd say go for it. Honestly, the light novel or the manga, you can't go wrong. I actually have the manga right here. Right here I got all 9 volumes that have been released so far in America or outside of Japan. And yeah, I might do a different video on the manga itself and point out the differences and what I think about it in terms of like an adaptation from the light novel. I know there's also a web novel version of So I'm a Spider, So What, but from what I hear, the web novel, they do it differently. It's almost like the manga because they have like the human side in their own category, and usually people read that like after Kumiko's story. So I'm not sure how that works. I probably won't read the web novel because I just have no interest in it. For me, the light novel and the manga is more than enough. I pretty much enjoy those two more than anything. So yeah, that's my little shindig on So I'm a Spider, So What. If you guys did enjoy it, be sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more content in the future, hit that subscribe button. If you guys want to give me suggestions for videos I could do in the future, by all means, let me know down below. But that's going to do it for me, guys, and I'll see y'all next time.